Hi, everybody. This is Nikki. This is Shaky. He's not going to help. He just wanted to say hi. And I'm here, and we're going to talk about the Exotic Veggie Grow Kit. No more banjo, I promise. No more dog. Just gardening advice that you need. So, the Exotic Veggie Grow Kit is super fun. It's got some really great varieties in there, and I'm going to walk you through each of them, how to get them planted up perfectly so that you could have maximum crops come springtime, or summer, or fall. The great thing about starting them inside is that it's kind of a year-round hobby, which is awesome, especially for those of us that have gotten so much cabin fever this year. So let's start with the lemon cucumber. Now, I've gone over the lemon cucumber in the rainbow salad kit. It's super easy. I've got some right here. They're super happy inside. They got flowers. What you want to do is you want to soak your little lemon cucumber seed, only do about 2 or 3 of them at a time, for about 4 hours. You could do more, it's not necessary. Now, after they soak, take a pair of scissors and just snip the very tip off. That'll help the little cuddle didn't come out, and you'll have sprouts. And I think mine came up in, I want to say 2 days. It was pretty quick. So, you know, one of the lemon cucumbers is going to be the first thing that comes up from that kit. Super easy. Just make sure you don't plant it too deep. You want to do about 1/4 of an inch deep. That's it. Don't go too deep. Now, the dragon carrots are a little bit different. Now, they could use a soak, but make sure it's a short soak. We don't want to super soak them. Otherwise, they could start to get mushy, and their viability will be in question. Now, after you do a soak, it's going to be really hard to handle the seeds of the carrots because they're so tiny. They're just like a little grass seed almost. So what I like to do is drain the water that they soaked in through a coffee filter and then let them dry. And slimy little wet seeds are a pain in the butt to try to pinch with your tweezers. So let them dry out before you try to plant them. Now when you plant them, make sure that that soil is super loose. Do not compact it, otherwise the little carrot will get all contorted and you'll have funky shaped carrots. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. Now the next thing that we could walk through is how to plant Swiss Chard. Now those are going to be the seeds that are a little bit larger. They're easy to handle. All you want to do is soak them for about 4 hours. I think I did mine for only 2, and I still had some really great germination. They didn't pop up as quickly as if I had soaked them for 4 hours, but the soaking process is pretty important with those. Now, you could plant several of those seeds in your pot. You could do up to 5 seeds per little Garden Republic pot. That's fine. When they come up, they're going to have a lot of foliage. It's going to be vegetative. It's going to look more like a lettuce than it is going to look like an actual vegetable plant. Also really cool about the Swiss Chard is that they don't need a lot of heat to sprout. You can keep them just at room temperature. You don't have to try to keep them cool or keep them warm on a heating mat. So just put them at room temperature in a sunny window like this, but watch out for drafts. We don't want drafts. That could raise and cool down the soil too much, and fluctuation in soil temperature can kind of screw up the seed's natural kind of feeling like they're in the earth, you know, a real connected kind of feeling if you're a seed, I guess. Or anyways, we'll move on. The next one that we're going to talk about is the Romanesco Broccoli. Now those do not need to soak. They could just go directly into the soil. If you have accidentally soaked them, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Now these are going to want to be right at the surface as well. You don't want to plant them too deep, And they're going to come up and they're going to look a lot like the Swiss Chard. They're going to have these big kind of leafy greens, and you could eat them if you want. I don't think they're very tasty, but what you want to do is as soon as you get a good bunch of leaves, make sure you move them to a cool, very bright location. If they're too hot, they'll bolt and you won't have any broccoli come up. It's really important. Now, the Exotic Veggie Kit can be started indoors at any time. You know, I've had my pet cucumber there going for a good 2 months, and now he's starting to put on fruit, which is super exciting. But that was started in the winter time. In the springtime, once you start getting your sprouts, you want to slowly introduce them to outside temperatures. Don't do it too quick. Don't sit them out in the sunshine right away, because you could burn the leaves, and you don't want that after all the hard work you've done trying to get the little seeds in the soil, get them sprouted and all that. So make sure when you transition your veggies outside, do it gradually, put it in an area that has maybe filtered sunlight and doesn't get too much wind, or, you know, isn't going to get battered by rain. If you have any questions on the Exotic Veggie Kit or anything else, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're really friendly. Shoot us an email at wecare@shopgardenrepublic.com. Find us on Facebook. We also have a really great growing community that is super fun. We got a lot of gardeners in there that has tons of years of experience, so you can really learn a lot from people there. Find us on Instagram. We got some motivational quotes over there if you're feeling kind of downtrodden. It'll lift you up a little bit. And then, you know, just leave a comment on this video. We'd love to hear from you. Happy gardening, everyone.